आज इसके पहले हम लोगों ने ड्रामा डिस्कस किया था एडिपस रेक्स। आज हम उसका समरी और मेन कैरेक्टर डिस्कशन करेंगे। मेन कैरेक्टर एंड समरी both are very important and plot also important for exam purpose and for understanding of drama and writing skills also. So first main important character is Oedipus. Oedipus, the protagonist of Oedipus, the king, and Oedipus at Colonus. Protagonist means the main character, the main hero of any dramatic tragedy story and any others movies. He is renowned for this intelligence and his ability to solve riddles. He saved the city of Thebes and was made its king by solving the riddles of the Sphinx, the supernatural being that had held the city captive. Yet Oedipus is stubbornly blind to the truth about himself. His name's literal meaning, stolen food, is the clue to his identity. He was taken from the house of Laius as a baby and left in the mountains with his feet wound together on his way to Thebes. He killed his biological father, not knowing who he was, and proceeded to marry Jocasta, his biological mother. It's a main theme of this drama. And second main character of this drama is Jocasta, Oedipus' wife and mother, and Creon's sister. Jocasta appears only in the final scene of Oedipus the king. In her first words, she attempts to make peace between Oedipus and Creon, pleading with Oedipus not banish Creon. She is comforting to her husband and calmly tries to urge him to reject Theseus' terrifying prophecies as false. Jocasta solves the riddles of Oedipus' identity before Oedipus does, and she expresses her love for her son and husbands in her desire to protect him from his knowledge. Jocasta, Oedipus' wife and mother. It's very important. Laius, son of Labdacus, is the king of Thebes. He is married to Jocasta. Laius and Jocasta have a son, but because of the curse, Laius lives in fear that his own son will slay him. Oedipus is the son of Laius and Jocasta. Antigone, child of Oedipus and Jocasta, and therefore both Oedipus' daughter and his sister. Antigone appears briefly at the end of Oedipus the king when she says goodbye to her father as Creon prepares to banish Oedipus. She appears at greater length in Oedipus at Colonus, leading and caring for her old blind father in his exile. But Antigone comes into her own in Antigone as that play's protagonist. She demonstrates a courage and clarity of sight unparalleled by any other character in three Thebans play, whereas other characters, Oedipus, Creon's, Polynices, and reluctant to acknowledge in consequences of their actions. Antigone is unwashed in her convictions that she has done right. After that, Creon, the Oedipus' brother-in-law. Creon appears more than any other character in the three plays combined. In him more than any else, we see the gradual rise and fall of one man's power. Early in Oedipus, the king Creon claims to have no desire for kingship, yet when he has the opportunity to grasp power, and the end of that play, Creon seems quite eager. We learn in Oedipus at Colonus that he is willing to fight with his nephews for this power, and in Antigone, Creon rules Thebes with a stubborn blandness that is similar to Oedipus' rule. But Creon never has our sympathy in the way Oedipus does, because he is boozy and bureaucratic, intent on asserting his own authority. Polynices, son of Oedipus and thus also his brother, Polynices appears only very briefly in Oedipus at Colonus. He arrives at Colonus seeking his father, blessing in his battle with his brother Atoclus for his power in Thebes. Polynices tries to point out the similarity between his own situation and that of Oedipus, but his words seems opportunistic rather than filial, a fact that Oedipus point out. Tiresias, the blind soothsayer of Thebes, appears in both Oedipus the king and Antigone. In Oedipus the king, Tiresias tells Oedipus that he is the murderer he hunts, and Oedipus does not believe him. In Antigone, Tiresias tells Creon that Creon himself is bringing disaster upon Thebes, and Creon does not believe him, yet both Oedipus and Creon claims to trust Tiresias deeply. The literal blindness of the soothsayer points to the metaphorical blindness of those who refuse to believe the truth about themselves when they hear it spoken. Haemon, Creon's son, who appears only in Antigone. Haemon is engaged to marry Antigone, motivated by his love for her. He argues with Creon about the latter's decision to punish her. Ismene, Oedipus' daughter. Ismene appears at the end of Oedipus the king, and to a limited extent in Oedipus at Colonus, and Antigone, Ismene's minor part, underscores her sister grandeur and courage. Ismene fears helping Antigone worry Polynices, but offers to die beside Antigone when Creon sentences her to die. Antigone, however, refused to allow her sister to be martyred for something she did not have the courage to stand up for. Theseus, the king of Athens, and Oedipus at Colonus, a renowned and powerful warrior, Theseus takes pity on Oedipus and defends him against Creon. Theseus is the only one who knows the spot at which Oedipus descended to the underworld a secret he promises Oedipus he will hold forever. Chorus. Chorus, sometimes comically obtuse or fickle, sometimes perspective, sometimes melodramatic. The chorus react to the events on stage. The chorus reactions can be lesson in how the audience should interpret what it is seeing, or how it should not interrupt what it is seeing. Chorus in our language, it means we are seeing a Ram Leela and we have one chanting person to chant whole story by the help of chaupais. These the similar of chorus. And Eurydice, Creon's wife.